Today's video is about lengthening your spine and growing taller after the age of puberty. The whole concept of getting taller is lengthening your legs and spinal column. This is extremely important. Why? Because your legs and spinal column can be lengthened. And it doesn't matter how old you are or how tall you are now, or where you are from. But let's slow down for a second and take a look at your spinal column for now. The secret to why your spine can be lengthened lies in your spine's bone discs. In contrast to all the other bones in your body, these bone discs are not solid. Instead, they are made up of connective tissues, which are, and here it comes, they are stretchable. That's why they are so susceptible to exercises that can lengthen your spine. Makes sense, right? Why didn't anyone tell you about that before? Because showing a couple of easy stretching exercises is cheap. There's way more money to be made by selling you expensive supplements or treatments. Anyways, essentially we want to decompress your spinal column. Gravity puts pressure on your spine all day long. In other words, your spine is usually compressed and making you shorter. Obviously, by decompressing and stretching your spine, you will gain height, through which you will get taller. These exercises to get taller are actually really easy. If you've ever done any basic stretching exercises in elementary school or middle school, then you already know how to do this. In other words, doing the exercises itself won't be too much of a challenge for you. Let me clarify one last thing though, before we wrap it up in this video. Never forget that we are not actually stretching or lengthening our bones. The bones in our body are of solid mass. There's no way they can be lengthened. It's really important to me that you understand this difference, because a lot of scams will claim to lengthen your actual bones. This is just impossible. On the other hand, as we've seen above, your spinal column really can be lengthened, but not the actual bones itself. It's those bone discs that are made up of connective tissues that we talked about before. By stretching them, you could easily grow 2 to 4 inches within a span of 6 to 8 weeks. And that's no joke. Countless of people use such exercises to get taller, and you can too. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, a like or a tweet would be much appreciated. And don't forget, you can always visit my website howtogrowtalleronline.com for more detailed information and for a free copy of the height gain test to find out how many inches you can still grow taller.